You are now listening to The Beat Basement, Season 8, Episode 7.
You heard him though. You heard his
have.
sound. So his biggest placement is probably with Drake, but he's been killing the underground for years. But you know, Drake caught on and like he taking the soul.
Presents The Beat Basement, where you hear from your livest producers, all of them. And this is where it all goes down, where you hear the funky sound. From the producers that's up and coming to Grammy Award winning, all of them. And I'm your host Swish, and we going in, everything going in.
All right, well, on this episode, man, we got one of the hottest producers in the city, in the town. Not just this one, everywhere, man. From this life to the next life, you know what I'm saying? From the bottom to the top. And we got Welcome to the Low Life in the building.
Yeah. What's good, my guy? You
What's
feel
up,
it,
man? Nice to meet you, bro.
Likewise. Appreciate you having me, man.
Hey, it's all good. It's nothing, man.
For sure.
So tell the listeners a little bit about yourself.
Man, yeah. First off, welcome to the Low Life. Soul Chopper, VA Soul Chopper, hailing from Suffolk, Virginia. Just here to spread the gospel, man. Keep the soul chops alive, keep the culture alive, and just, just keep pushing forward with this music, man.
Yeah, man. Okay. What part of Virginia you said you from?
Suffolk, Virginia.
Suffolk.
757.
757. All right.
City, stand up.
Okay, the VA. VA is always in the building, man.
VA, baby.
I think y'all got some of the hottest producers to ever, and it's a lot of y'all. I don't know if it's a trend. I don't know if more people from Virginia want to be producers other than rappers. Let me know how it goes.
Man, they said a long time ago, way before the festival, it's something in the water. You know what I mean? So it's definitely something in the water. Shout out to Pharrell, Timbo, the GOAT, Bink Dog, Knots.
Yeah.
Just down to Lex Luger. You know what I mean?
Them the GOAT, yeah. So, you named some GOATs.
It's just crazy. So, yeah, it's just something in the water with the production. I feel like each producer, although it's the same area, nobody sound alike. That's crazy. That's rare. So I'm just trying to do my part to continue the legacy for the crib.
Do you feel like Virginia makes the most producers, or that they have the most producers in the game right now?
I feel like in 2024, no, since production is so popular now. I think Atlanta has a lot of producers as well. And you think about New York, even the West Coast. So I think each pocket of areas have their GOAT producers. You know what I mean? But I just think for so many super producers to come from Virginia, I think it's notable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where do you put yourself in there? You one of the GOATs already, or what, man?
Man, I'm working towards it, man. You can't call yourself the GOAT. You gotta let the people call you that. So they ain't calling me that yet. So
what do you think it's gonna take for people to call you the GOAT?
Just consistency. You know what I mean? Just showing up every day, and just doing what I love, putting the music first. And also being outside. So, most producers, they cook up, stay in the crib, which is cool, but you got to put a face to the music. So you got to be outside, shaking hands and kissing babies too. So that's what I've been doing the past 2 years.
Not kissing the babies.
For sure.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. So, man, so just being outside and just doing my part. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you feel like you got to get a hit with, like, the popular or a well-known rapper, artist, or whatever to be solidified?
No, I don't think so. Not in 2024. I think the underground scene is huge right now.
It's huge, bro.
It's crazy.
It's huge. It's so much talent.
Right.
So much talent under there.
Yeah, and I think we're getting away from you need to be on the radio, you need to be with the A-lister. No, you can make music that speaks to a certain crowd who only they know and would appreciate it. And so, in turn, you'll be the GOAT in their eyes. When you think about what's son who did the Drake joint? He did the Drake records.
40?
Yeah, 40.
Nah.
Not 40?
Some who worked with Griselda.
Ooh.
He just did the Drake record.
Who just
Conductor.
stuff.
Conductor
Okay.
made it. So
Okay.
you know, typically he would be seen as an underground producer, but he's
Right.
been grinding so
I've never
hard.
heard of Conductor.
You heard him though. You heard his,
I
you heard his
have.
sound. So his biggest placement is probably with Drake, but he's been killing the underground for years. But you know, Drake caught on and like he taking his soul to the next level. So it's people like that who's, you know, help bring attention to what I do and what others do.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to the underground, man. Shout out to the people that's talented, that's super talented, that, you know, don't get they shine on the radio. And nowadays, I'm so glad they really don't need it. They really don't need it. So tell the listeners how you got started.
Man, I got started, man. It's been a long journey, bro. So June of 2024, June of this year will be 20 years that I've been producing.
Woo! Hey, let's make some noise for that, man. Hey, 20 years.
Hey, I either love it or I'm delusional. I don't know which one. It is.
Hey, to do music, you gotta be both. You gotta be both.
Both with an F. Both.
That's that VA. That's that VA
So
swing.
yeah, man. So I started in 2004. The crazy thing, I always knew I wanted to be a producer, right? But I didn't know what it was, which is kind of crazy. But my pops, he was like starting to get gear in the crib. I wanted to touch the keyboards, but I was scared to ask because it looked like it cost a lot of money. So one day, this guy, Flight Boy, I ain't talked to him in years. Shout out to Flight Boy, like my mentor. He came over to the crib with his computer. And he played beats that he made on Fruity Loops. So I'm looking, and he sampled Double Dragon, bro. He sampled the movie Double Dragon and killed it. And from that moment on, I was like, oh nah, this is what I want to do. So the next day, because it was summer break, I downloaded FL Studio on my computer, the free version. If you know anything about that, you know.
Wait.
Save.
Hold on, I don't mean to cut you off,
Yeah.
but he came to your crib and was touching your daddy shit.
Bro.
Oh
FL
nah, and
Studio.
you was scared to touch it.
No, he was playing joints he did on FL Studio.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got you. But he wasn't touching.
No, he was, because he played keys. He from Minnesota, so he was working with Prince and stuff. You know what I mean? So like, he was
no
legit.
doubt.
He was legit. So yeah, he could have touched it. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
good.
pops
Yeah.
would have just gave him the
And
keys.
he was just showing love and showing game. You know what I mean? And,
Right.
And really just gave me the bug to want to cook up for real.
So you got FL.
I
That next.
got FL. You know what I mean? I made a beat. You couldn't save it, so I had to leave the computer on all day, wait for Pops to get home. Hey, Pops, come check this joint out. And he like, yo, what? I bet. So from there, you know, he added MPC 4000. Again, a little nervous, so it took me about a year.
Yeah, you touching
Touch
high.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
high performance equipment.
Right. So
Yeah, right. And how old were you?
I'm about, 15? I think 15 at the time.
You taking a risk.
And then, you know,
taking a
no
risk.
YouTube back then. So when I got finally locked in on the MPC,
You would probably
I
still
literally
get.
just. But FL Studio set me up.
Okay.
As far as sequencing and stuff like that, made it easier to use the MPC. Yeah, so I've been rocking with MPC ever since.
What is it about the MPC and FL?
So
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
tell
go
me
with
about
FL first.
Yeah.
FL, man, just I don't know. It's like the drums automatically just knock. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is about FL. As far as MPC, I just love the sequence or the timing of it. It's, you know, whether you're using quantize or not, it's gonna catch exactly what you play, how you played it. So there's something about this sequencer that can't be touched.
You heard about the new one that's coming out?
Which
Where all your samples, they'll be able to chop them, like, and you can pick out whichever one that you want instead of manually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep. So I heard about that, and they got the new stem feature coming too. So been cooking up for years and always wanted to mute the drums or take the voices out. So now that we can do the stems on the MPC, granted it's been on software and stuff for a while.
Right.
But to be using MPC
Right.
for 20 years is like, nah, never saw this coming.
Yeah.
Never saw this coming.
Would you want to use it, or would you just use the regular? You know, I mean,
Yeah, as far as the chops,
yeah.
As far as the chops, I would continue to chop myself because my technique, I would advise any other choppers out there to do this too. It takes a little time, but I listen to the whole record and I chop the whole record because I'm listening for different guitar licks, chord progressions, maybe a voice, a key change, whatever. So I feel like if the MPC is chopping it for me, then I'm not intentionally listening to what I can potentially find. So I'll probably continue to do it the old school way for sure.
Do you think your technique is unique to the game, to the industry?
I won't say it's unique because I think a lot of veteran producers use the same technique. I think it's unique to the newer producers, you know what I mean? When I get beside some of the younger producers, they're always in awe. And it's like, Roger, bro, just take the time. You can do this too, bro. Just take the time. So I feel like I'm always like passing on the technique. I don't put it out there on YouTube and stuff like that because I believe in tribal knowledge. So, sit by me or get with somebody and learn the technique instead of, the YouTube thing, which helps out, but
YouTube University.
Certain stuff you gotta get from a person, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi style.
Definitely. Who would you say you got your style from sound wise?
Man, sound wise, it gotta be, I'll say RZA. I'll say Jay Dilla for sure. Bink.
Naming the greats.
Yeah, I like darker sounding stuff. So anybody who's producing up more minor chord type stuff, then that's kind of where I live in that. You know what I mean? I don't like bright stuff for some reason. Unless I'm doing pop or something, then I will. But other than that, I'm just straight dark shit.
Mainly dark. Yeah. Mainly dark shit or whatever.
Yeah, mainly dark, but whatever hits me in the moment.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a certain sound that you gravitate towards? I know you said the drums earlier, but is it any other sound that that's my go-to sound?
Man, so I like a good bass line. I love amazing chords, choirs, organs, anything, whatever catches me in the moment. You know what I mean? It could be this right here, you know what I mean? But if that joint ring it off, and I can tweak it, chop it, I'm gonna use it, for sure.
Hey, y'all heard it here first, man. Y'all know what time it is. It's the cook-up. Time for the cook-up.
Let's get it.
You see, now comes many ways.
All the real lovers I know tonight that knows what a real love affair is all about.
Yeah, man. Don't quit. If you take out the N and the T and don't, you got do. If you take out the Q and the U and quit, you got it. Do it. Put it together, man. Don't quit. Don't stop. Keep your dream alive, man. Keep going. Don't quit. Don't stop. You gotta do this. It's in your head. It's in your heart. It's in your mind. Let's do it, man. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Don't quit. Don't ever be a quitter. That's my word, y'all. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Peace.